Tara Baker trial. This is one that we have been live streaming. If you're on 11 Alive Plus, you can watch that. Up-to-the-minute updates, you can watch it live. Make sure you're staying up to date with everything the expert witnesses are saying. This is a horrifying case from 20 years ago. Tara Baker was a UGA law student, first-year law student, when she was found murdered inside her apartment. It was a case that gripped the nation. People all over the country and here in Georgia just really concerned about this, hoping that one day her family would get some justice. We're joined now by Sefenech Henok, who's been following this story. And Sef, these courtroom developments have been explosive.
Yeah, Caitlin, they really have. So I was listening back on some of what was said yesterday during day 2 of the trial. And I think the most interesting piece that I was able to listen back to was Baker's friend. So she took the stand as a witness. She was her classmate at the time, close friend, and she said that she was the last person to see Tara Baker before, obviously, what happened and what was discovered later, but she shared that they were studying in the library together. They were both law students at University of Georgia, and they said goodbye that night, and then she realized she wasn't in class the next day, and then she didn't show up for drinks they planned to do, and they were actually drinking it together at a nearby wine bar to celebrate Baker's 24th birthday. So they were clearly close friends. They had plans together. They studied together, but what she discovered, she said from a headline, was that her friend was no longer alive.
Oh my gosh. That is just horrifying. I was listening to your report earlier and you said that she really got emotional there on the stand.
Yeah, you know, she choked up a few times. She reached for tissues. And she also mentioned that when she said goodbye to her friend that night, Baker was the type of friend to always tell her to call her when she made it home. You know, when you get home safely, make sure you let me know. And she said she actually had forgotten, and then when she did, you know, Baker said, "Oh, you didn't call me." We actually have a soundbite of that, of what happened when she was speaking on that.
I was supposed to call her when I got home, and I did not.
Is that the last time you ever talked to Tara?
Yeah. I think the last thing she ever said to me was, I said, "Hello," and she said, "You did not call me." And I said, "I know, I'm so sorry." And she said, "But you're okay?" I said, "I am." And she said, "All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow."
Said she said that was it, Caitlin. And, you know, I have friends like that, you know, who are we call them the responsible ones, who, you know, want to make sure you're safe, and you sometimes forget to keep them posted on your whereabouts. But for that to happen to someone that was that way, it kind of painted a picture into, you know, maybe the type of personality that Tara Baker had, and, you know, how much she cared for her friends and was kind of almost giving that, how I took it, like a motherly instinct, kind of.
Yeah, I love how you're able to humanize her through your reporting here, because more than 20 years ago is a really long time for people to remember and emotionally attach to somebody that they never met. The fact that they were able to get this DNA evidence more than 2 decades later, can you just talk to how astounding this is?
You know, we hear about this a lot in different cases now, with the DNA technological advances and what people are able to connect, and also, you know, solve these cold cases, because this was a cold case until that DNA was connected. And obviously the defense right now is still trying to prove that they do not believe that Edrick Faust is responsible in this murder. We still don't know if they knew each other, how he was even connected to, you know, we don't know. So many questions. Again, this is just day 3 of the trial. A lot more expected to come out.
Yeah, we really appreciate your reporting. So important here. Thank you so much, Seth. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Caitlin.
We're going to be keeping an eye on this trial. We can take it live on 11 Alive Plus or tune back in for Seth's incredible reporting.